They have peach too.
We live.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations.
That might be
Just
me.
joke a little, huh?
If you get
Laugh
the
a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose
Hey.
current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might
Yeah,
clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. Don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry. Try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Oh, what day is it, girl?
It's Friday.
Is it Friday? Friday night. Just got paid.
Hey.
Party hunter.
Let me stop.
Feeling right. Put a little shoulder in it. Everything shaking. Girl, I don't even know the rest of the doggone song. Come on in, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table. If you're not already subscribed to the Hood Table, please and thank you very much. It is Tanya, your girl, and my co-host for the evening is the one and only Keisha.
Ow. Hey, everybody.
They missed you last week.
I missed y'all too. Yeah, I was a little under the weather, but I'm back now. Getting better, so I'm good.
Yep. Hey, Edward.
Hey, Edward.
How you doing? Are you driving over the road around this time? In that big old truck.
What, he drive 18-wheeler?
Girl, he drive the is it an 18-wheeler? Yeah.
I thought 18-wheeler.
Yeah, 18-wheeler. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a big old truck.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how they do that stuff.
I couldn't do it.
My small SUV, I can barely back that thing up in a stall. I'll be hanging out my SUV, looking behind me, telling people how much room I got. Okay. I cannot do it. Those things are way too big. You said you're home for the weekend. All right now. Things are way. I just want to check our sound. You said you're home for the weekend. Okay, just had to check our sound real quick. Make sure we was coming through. How you do it on the CB, Edward? How do you do it on the CB?
10-4.
10-4.
Roger that.
I'm so lame. 10-4. Roger that. Yeah.
That's about all I know.
Well, good that you're home, Edward. I hope you're home because you want to be home. But yeah, everybody, make sure you like and share the video. Oh shoot, we can now see who likes and give us hearts on Facebook. Girl, they done made all kind of different changes to StreamYard, and I'm loving it. I didn't know that they did that. I mean, before we could see the symbol, but it didn't say who liked it and who hearted it. You said I'll have some stuff for you. Yes, I miss my wife. Oh, he's so sweet.
Ain't that sweet?
Yes, they like the cutest couple. But yeah, even like when we share, instead of just sharing a screen, we can also share videos now. All kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to have to check into that and figure out how to do that. But I'm going to drop the link for everybody who might want to jump on the stream with us tonight. You know, it's Friday night, so you already know what that means. At the Hood Table, Friday night means no topics off limit, no holds barred. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I usually have a few topics to discuss, and then if anybody has some other topics, you can just drop it in the chat, or you can click the link and actually jump on the screen with us, and we can have up to 10 people on the screen. So I'm typing the link in the chat now.
So y'all jump on it. Jump on it.
Yes. Jump on the screen. with us. Okay, then I'm going to copy and paste it. Oh, you said I'm leaving because it may get heavy. Yeah, it does get heavy, Edward. It does get heavy on here on Friday Night Live. We are not censored the least bit. So if you have sensitive ears, yeah. If you have sensitive ears, yeah, you might not, yeah. But thanks for dropping through. Thanks for, giving us the like. Thanks for supporting our channel as always. But yeah, on Friday Night Live, that's when we usually get lit. So I'm going to put the link in the Facebook chat as well before I forget because, girl, they be going at me.
Where the link?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like I put the link in there, but for the people on Facebook, yeah, I have to actually go over on Facebook and drop it over there too. Okay, so we live on Facebook, we live on YouTube. I just dropped the links on Facebook. I just dropped the link on YouTube. So if you want to jump on the screen with us and speak about some different topics, whatever you want to talk about, or if you just want to join us for conversation, click the link to jump on the screen with us. One thing I did want to talk about is I think we're getting another stimulus check.
Yay!
Because my $600 check is gone.
Oh.
Hey, ladies. Glad you feeling better, Keisha. That's Miss Hall.
Miss Hall. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you in bed. Oh, getting your rest, girl. Get your rest in, girl. I think I had me about a 30-minute nap today. That's all I could get in was like a 30-minute nap. So, yeah. When we get off of here tonight, I will be taking me a nice long sleep because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I just haven't decided what time I'm going to clock in yet. I'll be trying so hard to clock in early and get it over with.
Done and over with, yeah.
That's sad. When you work from home, all you literally got to do is roll out the bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, use the bathroom, make your pot of coffee, make your little breakfast, and still can't get up when I want to get up. I'll be setting the clock at 5. I'll be up at 8. I'll be up at 8, but yeah, sometimes I'll be like, that baby feeling too good.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the things about working at home. If I had to be at work, I would definitely have my butt up. But at home, you just get too comfortable. Just too comfortable. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Miss Hall. Love you, beautiful. And thanks for being a member. If you guys can see the little symbol next to Miss Hall's name, it has like a little S, like a little badge. That means that she is a member of the Hood Table. Membership of the Hood Table is $1.99 a month for anybody who wants to join. And it's just a way to support like YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers, once they reach certain quotas on their channels, they get offered a membership button by YouTube. So a lot of people, they charge anywhere from $1.99 to over hundreds of dollars to become a member. Yes, girl, them big YouTubers, like the ones with like hundreds and thousands of subscribers, and even some with like 30, 50,000, they charge a lot of money. To be able, I know somebody in our sector who charges $100 for their top tier because you can have like 3 or 4 tiers, and you can charge like $10 for the bottom, maybe $15 for the middle, maybe $20 for the third, something like that. Yeah. Some people charge $50, $100, $150. Some people charge $1.99, $4.99, $10.99 a month. And there are people who pay like hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I see it. I wasn't even gonna say the name. That's one of them, Miss Hall. That's one of them.
Wow.
And I don't even know if he still has that because I don't be over there a lot. So I don't know. I keep thinking he's moving out the sector. Then he keeps coming back to the sector. A lot of people always say they're getting out of the sector because they get tired of the beefing and all that kind of stuff. And then they come back to the sector because they know beefing for dollars. That's where the money at, beefing for dollars. But, But yeah, I was talking to Keish earlier about these stimulus checks. Let me pull up the information. Okay. Biden says it's an easy choice to push Republicans aside if it means getting his 1.9. Ooh, that's a lot. $1.9 trillion stimulus. And I guess everybody is going to be looking forward to $1,400 if we really get it. They did vote 219 to 209 to approve the plan, which the Senate had already passed early Friday morning, which was today. We know that when Trump was here, or when he was still up there, they wanted him to pass a $2,000 one. He ended up getting a $600 one passed, and then Biden and them said they was going to work on getting us the rest to equal $2,000 for this year. So that's where the $1,400 come in. But I hope we really get it. Shoot, I ain't never turned down no free money.
They need to give everybody food stamps.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's hard out here.
For a pimp.
Real stuff.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Don't nobody want to be selling that shit no more, so.
Ain't nobody trying to sell no stamps no more.
Trying to sell stamps. That shit hurt.
Everybody trying to hold on to every little stamp they got. Shoot, I swear, if they gave me even $25 or $50 of food stamps a month, I'll be happy. I promise you I would. I'll be happy. Yeah. She said she dropped off from Jay when we get in direct deposit. You know what? When we got, now yours took a minute. Did they ever explain why it took a minute?
No, I guess it got sent to, I don't know. They never said.
Some of them said, some people did say that they were sending money to the wrong account.
And then to the, places where people filed their taxes at.
Right.
And then they had to distribute it out.
Exactly. So, she said, what you smoke? Ooh, Miss Hogg saw that on the side.
Some of that good, Miss Hogg.
I drank. Good. She smoked. I drank. She smoked. But it smells good.
I do both.
She said she do both. But yeah, hey Deborah, hey cousin, how you doing? What's up? What's going on? So yeah, hopefully that it will come out soon, because maybe they won't do it again the way they did before. Sending it to the place. And see, that's crazy because I go through TurboTax.
And I go through TaxAct.
And mine came straight to me.
Mine went to there.
Girl, mine was in my remember I told you I didn't even know it was there?
Because I kept saying, check your account.
I be like,
and she checking the wrong account.
The funny thing is, because I had got a new bank account open, but I forgot when I filed my taxes last year that I had it put on a debit card instead of at my bank. So I kept checking my bank like every day, several times a day. Because people was like, man, we already got ours. We got ours Friday. We got ours Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm like, well, damn, why I ain't get mine? And then one day, because I never check my bank account. I usually know what's in there. Whatever my play money be on my debit card. My bill money be on my bank account. So I know pretty much what's in there. And I just happened to check it one day. And I saw that check in there, that stimulus check. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Then when I saw what date it went in there, it was like, what, 4 days? 4 or 5 days? That shit had been sitting in my bank for like almost a week. Like 4 or 5 days. And I didn't even know it was in there. So, all money ain't good money. But this money, we do need it.
Definitely.
We deserve it. Especially after that fool that was up in there, the actions that he took after he found out about the CVD-19, his slow pace, his slow efforts, to try to stop the spread. Give us more. We need like $2,000 like every
a check every month is what we need.
Something. Shoot. That's what I truly believe that we need. Miss Hall cracking up. But yeah, other than that, a lot of things been going on. Let me pull up my favorites. And if you got anything you want to talk about, just let me know.
Bro, I've been down and out and shit. I don't even know what's been going on in the world lately.
It's okay, Keish.
But I'm back.
And we know you was feeling kind of down, but yeah. Keisha's feeling a lot better, y'all.
I am a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know a lot of y'all have heard about the 5 young children, and a 24-year-old man that was killed in an Oklahoma shooting. The mother was also shot. So let me try to pull up the latest on this information. 5 kids. Girl, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Girl,
I heard about the girl in St. Louis and her 2 kids, like a 5 or 7-year-old and the baby, the boyfriend or the baby daddy killed them a few days ago in St. Louis. No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, this happened in Muskogee. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna play this little video for those of you who haven't heard about it. I'm gonna share it with you guys. It was really sad. My heart just. All the children were so very, very young. Like, very young. Let's see if
QAnon, a conspiracy theory born online, took over the Republican Party, sent followers to Congress, and with Donald Trump, incited a mob that attacked the Capitol and murdered a cop. Then Republicans like Don Bacon voted to protect Trump, letting the QAnon mob win. Congressman Don Bacon should have stood with us, but he was a coward. He stood with Trump and the lies. Congressman Don Bacon, he stood with Q, not you. DCCC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
5 young children shot and killed in their home, and another person, an adult, also killed. I'm Jessica Shambach.
I'm Evan Onstock. The children's mother also shot fighting for her life tonight. KOCO's Abigail Ogle joining us here in studio, Abby, with the latest on this really heartbreaking story out of Muskogee.
You guys said young. The ages of the victims range from 1 year old to 24. The murders happened early this morning inside of this home, like you said, in Muskogee. When police got there, before they knew the magnitude of what happened, they say they found the suspect holding a gun.
An officer fires at that suspect who doesn't drop the weapon. That officer misses. The subject takes off running.
After a foot chase, police got the suspect in custody and authorities could begin their investigation. That's when the horror set in as to what happened inside this Muskogee home.
And they discover 4 children that had been shot and killed.
4 children dead inside. Police also found a 24-year-old man who had been shot and killed. We're told that victim was the suspect's own brother. Police found the children's mother had also been shot. They found another child fighting to survive.
And then an adult victim and another child that was transported by life flight to a Tulsa hospital. We were notified a short time later that that child is also deceased.
The children's mom, Brittany Anderson, is in the hospital tonight. Police saying she is stable. Police also confirming the names and ages of those killed, starting with a 1-year-old to 24 years old.
It just affects a lot of people. It affects the officers on scene, the dispatchers, EMS, the fire department, but it also affects the people in the community.
Muskogee police say Jaron Pridgeon is in custody for the murders. They say he is not cooperating with their investigation.
It's a tough day in our department. Sad.
We have learned that everyone involved in this, all of the victims and the suspect, lived in that same house. I also just confirmed with Muskogee police guys that 3 other children inside the home as the killings took place, they were not hurt.
That's a lot of kids.
Wow.
That is a lot of. Okay. Whether they were all hers or somebody else's kids in there, That is a horrible, horrible story. That is a horrible story. I don't know what do you think could have possibly. I always go to like it got to be drugs or something because I just like when you see stuff like
right, to kill them
little kids. I mean, how do you shoot a 1-year-old? I mean, any kid. I can barely even hit a child like that small. Like, you know, when they be doing stuff like that they shouldn't do, that they don't know better, like trying to touch the stove or sticking their finger in a socket or, you know, something like that. You know, you got to pop them on their hand because you got to teach them no, no, no. And they sometimes just break down, cry because they don't know what the hell you talking about. Why are you hitting me? But people who kill children like that so easily, that's sad. I just always have to think that, you know, it might have been drugs or mental, like Miss Hogg said, mentally unstable, mentally ill. But if you have people and you already know my story with a mentally ill person, right? As soon as I saw it, the first time I saw it come out, it was a wrap. And you remember,
I called you about the mentally ill. I was like,
what the hell is going on? Man,
that fool was crazy for real.
See, to me, when it comes to relationships, at the first sign of violence, at the first sign of abuse, at the first sign of cheating, at the first sign of mental illness, it's just some things that just should make you say, deuces. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I can't stay around because those people with mental illnesses or the people who come off as abusive, even if they haven't hit you yet, if they're yelling and screaming at you and cussing you and degrading you and, you know, things like that, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And that's the God's honest truth. So yes, when I see signs like that, and I ain't had too many, a few people, well, there's that one guy who was stalking me, come to find out he was wanted for robbery. He was on crack. He was on some other shit. And he was schizophrenic. Remember that dude I told you about? Yes. Remember when I used to work at the telemarketing? And I told you that the dude quit his job and hired at my job?
Back in the day?
Yes, back in the day. Oh my God. Yes. When my youngest son when my oldest son was like 1, was he even born? No, I didn't have him yet. I didn't have kids yet. No, see, the thing is, this apartment building that I stayed there twice. I stayed there before I had kids on the main floor, and then I moved back when I had my child. No, hold up. Okay, when I first lived there, I was on the top floor, and when I moved back, I was on the main floor. So yeah, I had. Remember when me and Al and all them moved to that house on Burdett? Yeah. The apartments I stayed in before we all moved in together. That's where this shit happened. But okay, I'm gonna have to tell y'all the story because my own homegirl don't see. And when I start telling it, she's probably gonna be like, "Oh, I remember." But anywho, what's up, DJ Clayton? How you doing, love? You said, "Excuse me, while I go crawl under a rock and stay there." Oh Lord. But okay, so there was this guy. I was working at this telemarketing, right? That's all I used to do back in the day. After I got out of high school, I started working at telemarketing. And I met this guy. He was on our trash route. So he was, he worked on the trash. Deffenbach. Okay. Yeah, okay. Our old trash company was Deffenbach for a long time. And he worked there and he looked all right, whatever. Now, normally, you know how I am. I'm not like bougie. I'm not super picky when it comes to guys, but back then I was a little bit more selective. You know how it is when you're young, your body snatched. Not like I don't look good now, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just think he got to have this, he got to have a car. You know that younger mentality thing. But he seemed like a cool guy. He had swag. He was saying the right things, when he called me and my homegirls outside. And we exchanged numbers. Then he jumped back on that truck and went off. That fool called me the same day. Now, normally when somebody give you a number, you wait like a few days. You try to, because you don't want to be seeming all thirsty, right? So, he called me like that same day, and I'm like, dang, okay, what's up? And he was like, hey, how you doing? The small talk, And he was like, when can I see you? I'm like, I don't know, maybe this weekend, I just met the guy. And so, and by the way, I had a roommate. So I didn't stay by myself. I had a roommate. Then Lena, she was always there too. Lena was always over there. So I had like a couple of, how you have a roommate that ain't really a roommate. Right. How we was back in the day. Back in the day, we would come over to somebody's house and crash for like a week. Just be kicking and not wanting to go back home. But, so like a few days later, he came over. I had my homegirls there because, first of all, when I first meet a guy, I ain't trying to be alone with the person. And we was just playing cards. Like, come on, play cards with us. We drink a little bit, whatever. He comes over. We kick it. He's over there for maybe, 2-3 hours at the most. And we playing cards, having a good time. And then eventually, he gets up to leave. We hug, and he leaves. He called like an hour later. What you doing? I'm like, what I'm doing? You just left. I'm still here with my homegirls. I'm kicking it. Okay. He tried to do a little small talk. I'm like, I got to holler at you later, with my homegirls. We was kicking it. We was turning up. The next day, he calling me early in the morning. Because, the trash people, they get up at like 4 something in the morning. And yes, thank you, Miss Hall. Tell everybody, please like and share the video and subscribe to the Hood Table. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it, girl. And so he called me like the very next morning, and I was working at telemarketing. So we had to be there at 9, I do believe. And it was like 7. He called me about 7. Put it this way. I'm going to make a long story short, because I went through a lot of shit with this man. And these are the signs. Like, I'm trying to warn people of signs, whether it's cheating, mental illness, drug addictions, abuse, whatever, you got to look for the signs as women and men. We have to look for the signs. And I've always been good at that. But to continue on with this story, he would call me at least 20 times a day. It got so bad to where, and back then, let me mind y'all. Back then was when we had the cell phone by the minutes. Right. So a lot of people would be like, call me back after 7 at night or call me on the weekend, because we had minute plans. So he was like blowing my phone up all the time. And then finally it got to the point where things just didn't seem right. I was just getting bad vibes. Like, this is too much. I ain't never had nobody just be so into me like this. Like, I ain't seen this shit. This like some single white, this some stalker shit you see on TV. So I was like, you know what? I don't think this is working out. It was nice meeting you and everything. I like easily, backed out of the situation. That didn't work. He kept calling. Now, mind you, we only met up one time when he came over to play spades and drink with me and my homegirls. One time. It wasn't even a date. And after that, he just blowing up my phone. And then my roommates, he would keep calling. They'd be like, she ain't here. I know she there. Put that bitch on the phone. Put my girl on the phone. I mean, he was like wilding out, cussing out my homegirls, my roommates. They like looking at the phone like, great crazy. So they would be like, she ain't here. She don't want to talk to you. They would just say all kind of shit. Right. So he kept calling, still kept calling. Sometimes he would call and I would be like, hold on. And I 911. There's a man on the other line. He's harassing me. He's stalking me. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid for my life. They were like, ma'am, he's still on the other line. Yes, click me in. So I would click in the police officer. They'd be like, "Sir, this is the Omaha OPPD, whatever. Are you stalking this lady? Are you refusing to stop contacting this lady? If you are, they trying to scare him off and stuff." He like, "Fuck you," he hang up the phone. Kept on calling. Finally, it died down. Like after a few weeks, it died down. Keep in mind, we only met one time for some spade games. We never had sex. We didn't kiss. We shared a hug. That was it. A few weeks later, now mind you, he had a job at Def Mall. Mm-hmm. I had a job at a telemarketing. But you know how when you meet people, these days, as I got older, I know not to tell people where I work at when I first meet them. But back then, it was just normal. And so a couple of weeks later, girl, I'm thinking, oh, he ain't called me in a few days. Oh, I'm this fool. I'm done with him. I got rid of him. Why go to work one day at my little telemarketing job, and I was walking down the aisle to my little telemarketing seat, and I saw a name tag with his name on it.
Girl, what's the name?
I'm not saying it online.
Oh, tell me what.
I'm not, because this motherfucker might still be crazy. Shit. I'll tell you once we get off of here. But I could have sworn I told you this story before. But she said my ex used to beat me all the time. I finally got the courage to leave her after 3 black eyes and getting ran. Oh my God. And women do like to jump on men. Not all, but women do like to jump on men. And shout out to you for even saying that, because most men wouldn't even admit to it. Like that. Yep. But this dude, okay, so I came to work. I saw his name tag. I had been in my job 3 years. 3 years. I had a son. Everything by then. So, but he was real small. And so, when you got a telemarketing job, your name tag is kind of high. You might sit down low in the seat, but your name tag is way up there, so people can see your name when they're walking around. And so I saw the name. Girl, why? I immediately dropped to the floor. And crawled all the way to my supervisor's office. And her name is Val. Hey Val, if you watching. But yeah, she was a cool ass supervisor. Cool as fuck. But Roscoe, you know Roscoe? Yeah, he worked there. I worked at a lot of different. I ain't gonna say the name of the place. Girl, come on now. These people be trolling on YouTube. So I crawled on my knees. I was terrified. I crawled on my knees all the way to my supervisor's office. I went in there. I reached up. I turned the lights off. Then I jumped up and I closed all the blinds because, she had a big window office. I closed all the blinds. She's like freaking out, like, what the hell? She's thinking somebody that came in with a gun. She didn't know what to think. Like, what the hell? Is it terrorism? What? I'm like, no. I told her what was going on. I told her I was crying. I was teary-eyed. Girl, I was snotting, crying, everything. I said, I quit. I'm putting in my notice right now. No 2 weeks. I'm out of here. And I was like, I just need somebody to walk me to my car. I just broke down. She was like, you can't quit. You just on your 3rd year here. What is you talking about? So I explained to her what was going on. And she looked out the window and she said, the person you were talking about, I don't even think they're here today. And I said, I don't know. I didn't check. I just saw their name. And the thing about it was just a coincidence that name, his name, first and last name, was on a position at a seat. And I literally been dealing with him stalking me for 2 weeks. So she was like, calm down. Let me see if he's even here. She called, checked, said, nope, he ain't here. He called in. Mm-hmm. So she's like, just calm down if you really want to go home, whatever. And I was like, well, I really do need to work. And I was like, maybe I can get one more day in since he ain't gonna be here and I'll quit tomorrow. Or, because I knew I wasn't staying there. So I sat down in my seat and I just working. And I was just like, kept looking over my shoulders, thinking he might come to work. So anywho, he didn't come that day. The next day I called in because I was terrified. I was like, I'm gonna quit this job. But anyway, I just called in. I find out he didn't come that day. But he came like a day later, and that was the day that I came back. So I came back to work, and I immediately see like the top of his head when I'm coming down. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. You know, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what is he here for? Why is he here? Because he normally has to be at work early in the morning. He works for Deaf and Ball. They get up at like 4, 5 in the morning. What is he doing here at my job at 9 o'clock in the morning? So, try to make a long story even shorter. I panicked again, went to my supervisor's office. I said, I can't work. Somebody needs to, basically I went and also told my friends, my guy friends, because, I used to hang around a lot of guys back then and girls. I told all my friends at work what was going on. So they was like, Tanya, if you really want to work here, we will be your bodyguards. And it was like some roughnecks, we all from the hood. So they was like, man, he ain't gonna do nothing to you. We got you, whatever. So that's basically what happened. They would walk me to the bathroom, to the break room, to my car. Sometimes he would try to reach out and talk to me. Hey, let me holler at you. I just want to holler at you. Please, let's talk to me. I just want to holler at you. I'm like, no. Then the dudes, they would go off, man, leave it F alone. It would be horrible. Mm-hmm. And then our supervisors is dealing with this shit.
Right.
So the supervisors don't know what to do. Because they can't just fire him because he didn't do anything to me at work.
Right.
So that was the thing. They said, we can't fire him. He has to give us a reason to fire him because he hasn't done anything to you at work besides try to talk to you.
Right.
So eventually he wouldn't talk to me and I wouldn't talk to him. So he stopped coming to work altogether. That was their reason. They fired him because he kept missing too many days. And he was within his 90-day probation period, and you can only miss so many days. So that's what happened. He ended up getting fired. I didn't have to worry about him at my job no more. I still couldn't believe that he quit his job and got hired at my job. Next thing you know, maybe a week or so later, I watching the news, Channel 7 News, and I see his face plastered on the most wanted list. This fool done robbed some banks. No, I think it was gas stations or liquor stores, something like that. It wasn't banks. He robbed something. It was liquor stores or something. They said he's known to smoke crack or cocaine. They said something. Some heroin. It was one of them two. And they also said he is a known schizophrenic, some bullshit, right? And I'm watching this shit on the news like this. I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm just watching the news like,
girl, that's crazy. He could have killed you.
Do you know? I mean, and me and my homegirls was like, all of us stay together. He could have. I'm telling you, that's when I stopped telling people where I live, where I work. It took me one time, and it was like a few days of him harassing and calling me and blowing my phone before I knew something wasn't right. Mm-hmm. And I listened to my inner spirit, whatever, sixth sense, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
And all this I'm saying because of that story that is all over the news about that man who killed those 5 kids from the age of 1 to 24 years old. 3 kids didn't get harmed. He also shot the kid's mother. The dude that he killed was his brother. We don't really know what's all going on because the dude is not cooperating, but it could be mental illness. And that's why I brought that story up, because that was way back in the day. The other guy that you know about, when I seen him, like,
yeah,
hold up, something ain't right. Nope. Something ain't right.
Girl, I couldn't believe it.
We was driving down the street. I would never forget. We was driving down the street, and I'm just talking, and I'm a talker anyway. So I'm just talking to my dude. What we gonna do here? Just talking. And we have only been dating and to make it so bad, we knew each other like damn near all our life. So it wasn't even like we just met. So we knew each other damn near all our life. We hung out in the same circles. But as far as like messing around, it had been like a couple of weeks. I was just driving. He's sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm not getting no response. So I look over, and this fool looking out the window, like, hello, just spaced out. He turned around, what? I was like,
well, where are you going? Where are you getting dropped off to? Is what I would have said.
And mind you, I never seen him act up like that. Now, you told me later. And then remember that time when he was up there crying and shit at your house because I broke up with him?
Yes, that was crazy, annoying as hell. Like, get your crazy ass up out of here.
Ooh, I hope he ain't watching because we are Facebook friends.
I sure hope he ain't.
We still love you. We still love you. We still love you and everything, but child. He turned his head. It was like those scary movies where they spin their head real fast. He was just like, what? And then he kind of just like realized he was, I don't know, like, oh, what now? I mean, he just switched like night and day. And I was like, oh, Keisha, girl, I was at your house with the quickness. Or maybe you came to my house because we used to be at each other's house a lot back then. I don't know. But I'm telling you, when I see those signs after the first incident with the first crazy dude back in the day, when it came time to that relationship, I was like, we broke up. I remember we was at your house. We was arguing. Man, what was going on at your house? Was it a party? Or we was just we just turning up. Just turning up. I know it was deep. It always be deep at your house or my house. We was always deep. It didn't matter who house we was in our clique.
Right. We was chunky.
Wherever we was at, it was chunky. Wherever. You say he was, yes.
He was definitely.
And I found out that he took medication. I found this out after I was like, it's a wrap. But I didn't wait. I didn't be like, oh no. And then the next thing I know, this fool to crash his baby mama car. Totaled her car out like a couple of weeks later or some shit. And I'm like, and he used to always ask me to drive my car. Now, you know me, Keish. She been knowing me for a long time. Yeah. When the last time you ever see me let a dude drive my car?
Never. Ever. Never.
The only time, and that's even in a relationship, the only time I've ever let a guy drive my car, and it was like a boyfriend, was because we lived together. And I could drive his shit whenever I wanted. He could drive my shit. Normally we drove our own shit, but we had like one driveway, one garage. So sometimes if somebody don't want to get up and move their damn car, we would just, you know what I mean? Yeah. We pay bills together, so if something happened, you know, we both got insurance. But other than that, my sons can tell you they ain't even like, your car broke, how much you need? Your car got repo, how much you need? She can tell you. Nope. Nope. Where we need to go, we're gonna go car shopping till we find you another car, because you is not driving my vehicle. No. I don't play them games. I got too many friends who done had their children totally wreck the shit out of their cars. No. That's one experiment. And I know they should say you should let your kids experiment, you know, bump their head, trip and fall, you know. Every kid's gonna do that, but that's one thing they ain't gonna bump their head in, and that's in my car.
In your car. Okay, because you know how Dracia did me. Backed up in the
Girl, and she didn't even tell you.
She wasn't gonna tell me. Thought I wasn't gonna find out. She done got back into somebody's car. My shit.
When you told me that,
pissed. Never again will you get behind the wheel of mine.
Girl, when you told me that, I was cracking up like, what? No shit. Because if she just would have said mama.
Went all day long.
All she had to say was mama. I had a slight bit of a accident. Yeah. But when you just don't say nothing, like, I wrecked your shit, but I'm going to just walk in the house. Right. And hopefully she'll see it and think somebody hit her while she was out parked somewhere.
Right, but the other car was outside still. and she not knowing that the car that was outside that she hit, they was in my house.
That's what the funny part was. She thinking she done hit some random stranger's car.
Oh shit!
And the person who owns the vehicle was in your own house. That was that just. DJ said, "I don't feel comfortable driving anybody's car," but same here.
Yeah,
same here. But see, when it comes to here's the funny part, and yeah, I could be wrong. I don't care what y'all say. But I'll drive my kids' cars, and they can't drive mine. I done got in my kids' cars because they be like, I park in the garage and they park in the driveway. They be behind me. And so sometimes if it's late at night, early in the morning, like, girl, one time somebody called me, girl, something going on, police everywhere, come get some footage. It was like, it was so late at night, like 12:30, 1 a.m. I jumped in because I be having keys to that shit. And I jumped in the car, took off, filmed the shit, came back home, got in my bed. I done done that many times.
right.
And sometimes I'll even ask, like the other day, can I take your car? I don't feel like moving mine. Because they know I'm a responsible driver. That's the difference. They know I'm a responsible driver. I've been driving since I was 15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know if I tear up their car, I got money to get it fixed. Them, on the other hand, please. I better took my kids to Jerry Springer Law Court. Judge Judy. Does she even be on Judge Judy? And I would definitely, because you know what, being I'm a YouTuber and I'm all over the internet and all that, I'm social butterfly. I would definitely have to take them to a court show. We ain't going downtown because I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have Keisha in the background filming.
You got a big production.
Oh, we gonna have a big production company. I'm like, Your Honor, that child over there that I carried for 9 months and 12 days.
Okay.
Tore my shit up.
Okay, but Dresha had me high.
Oh, I know. I remember. You said my DJ get canceled. We gonna jump on screen, but y'all got it. When I stop again, I will see. Okay, cool. That's what's up. And I'm gonna drop the link in here again, just in case anybody wants to jump on. But yeah, I don't know why that guy, getting back to the news story, I don't know why or what would make him. He killed his own brother too.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that the girl probably was his girlfriend or baby mom, or we just don't know too much. But the guy's name is Jerron Dejan Pridgen. We saw his picture. He's a 25-year-old Oklahoma man. They charged him with murder on Wednesday, which was 2 days ago, in the killings of his brother and 5 young children. They said Jerron Muskegee was charged with 6 counts of first-degree murder, shooting with the intent to kill, and possession of firearms during probation. So he shouldn't have even had no guns. They said Muskegee police said they don't know yet why he fatally shot Javarion, which was the 24-year-old man, or the children. The oldest child was 9, so the children ranged from 1 to 9, and then it jumped to Javarion, who was 24, his own brother. He shot the children's mother, Brittany, and she's still in the hospital, so Brittany didn't die. Police identified the slain children. I'm not gonna say their names. That is so sad. That's so sad. And the shooter lived with all the victims. I wonder if he kept a gun while he was in the house.
Probably so.
Or if somebody else had the gun and he took the gun. Oh my God. And they said that that the people in that home had just recently the neighbors told the Muskegee police that they had only recently moved to the home. Okay, but that the children were often outside. So they literally just moved in. But they always saw the children outside playing.
That's sad.
And they said Pridgen's auntie, or their aunt, the children's aunt, her name is Raven. She told the television station that Pridgen was the father of 3 of the slain. So he killed 3 of them. Didn't we say that? That was probably his baby mama. So 3 of those kids that he killed was his.
That's terrible.
And then look at his past. They said in 2019 he received a deferred sentence after being charged with 2 felony counts for allegedly throwing 2 large pieces of cement at a woman, striking her in the torso. A judge in that case ordered a mental health observation and evaluation, but those results are sealed. Pridgen's attorney in that case, Brian Watts, didn't immediately return a message seeking comment. So he probably does, like Ms. Hall said, got some kind of mental issues. He threw 2 large pieces of cement
at the torso
at a woman. And why would you throw it down there at the torso? That's weird. It is heartbreaking, Ms. Hall. It's very heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's sad.
See, it's things, and I say this, we done said this on the show before, but it's things like that people do to your loved ones that make you want to say, forget the police, because whatever they do to him is not going to be justice.
Right.
It's not going to be good enough. It's not. And with kind of sitting like that, they in Oklahoma. So do they got the death penalty in Oklahoma? I wonder. Let me see. Oklahoma. I gotta look this up because that definitely deserves death. I mean, life ain't good enough. Life is not good enough. Okay, the current death penalty law was enacted in 1977 by the Oklahoma legislature. The method to carry out the execution is by lethal injection. The original death penalty law was by electrocution. So they have the death penalty. Yep. They have the death penalty, and they said the inmates are located in the H unit at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary, where is also the state execution chamber. So most likely, after killing all those people, he killed 6 and then wounded the mother. So that's 7 people he shot, all intending to kill them.
Right.
That's like double, triple, quadruple life. Oh, you gotta call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I almost forgot, Keisha. You can go in camera room or bathroom to make you call. That way they don't hear you over this because this microphone picks up everything. But yeah, that's really, really sad. When I saw that story, y'all, I just broke down. I was in tears. It has to be mental illness. Hey, the beautiful Miss Hall. We was just up here talking about that guy who killed all those kids, the black dude in Oklahoma, who also killed his brother and put the mother of the kids in the hospital. That is so very sad. That is so very sad. All right, Miss Hall, go get you some rest, love. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thank you for moderating for me tonight. I appreciate it. Hey, Miss Hogg, if you want to jump on the link, feel free to click the link in the chat. Of course, anybody else, if you feel like jumping on the screen with us, feel free. Just click the link in the chat. We can have up to 10 people on the screen. And if you guys have some topics, it is Friday Night Live. No topics off limit, no host barred. Either put them down in the chat or click the link and jump on the screen with us. If you got a specific topic. But there was something else. Oh. Sorry about y'all. I'm tripping. I don't know what I was doing. I accidentally closed out my screen. But let's see. T.I. and Tiny exposed for sex. Now this is allegedly, y'all. Allegedly, but y'all let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all believe the story? Do y'all not believe the story? But allegedly, T.I. and Tiny has been exposed for sex trafficking, drugging women, and minors. And minors, I'm like, are they the new R. Kellys? Are they the new R. Kellys? I don't know. But just after T.I. was accused of holding a gun to the head of Lamb University founder Sabrina Patterson, news reports surfaced that the rapper, along with his wife Tamika Tiny Cottle, are now being accused of forcing women to do drugs and have sex with them. Earlier this week, Sabrina took to Instagram to expose T.I. and the incidents that took place. They said the sad part about being a woman and being a black woman is this: the public praises our predators. Sabrina before spilling all the tea. She said, "You put a gun to my head in front of children, and I never called the police on you. But for years, you have painted me as the villain." Oh, that's a pretty woman. That's a pretty woman. Keith, what you think about that?
What happened?
T.I. and Tiny.
What happened?
You know, the sexual allegations that they were sexual assaulting people and trafficking women and minors. What do you think about it? Do you think that could be possibly true?
It could be true. I could see. It could be true.
Thank you.
You don't want it to be true. You don't want to believe nothing like that. But people with money and power, they can do anything.
Well, I had heard that allegedly T.I. and Tiny would invite people over, and then they would tell them that if you stayed, you have to do this and you have to do that. So, like, kind of giving them an out, like giving them a choice of either staying and participating in these activities that might be drugs, drinking, sex, or you could leave right now.
Right. Yeah.
So, basically saying they had a choice. But I would have never thought. Okay, let me just be straight up honest. I would believe that Candy and Todd would be the ones having all those orgy type like activities going on over there, swinging, whatever you want to call it, swingers, before Tiny. You know, because Candy and Tiny both was in that group. Escape. But Candy, she likes to explore different things sexually, people like, and even if you're not, even if you are, you're not, because some people are into a lot of things and people know, and there are just people out there who take advantage of people.
Right.
But my thing is, I would have never thought that T.I. and Tiny would be into that type of having all these extra people in their bedroom, especially when they already have so many doggone problems trying to keep their relationship together. Are they even still in the same house? Because I wasn't following neither one of them two. I watched a few seasons of their TV show, their Family Hustle. And then after a few seasons, I just kind of got bored with it and stopped watching. But the last thing I remember was, didn't T.I. move out and get his own house?
Yeah, but I think they moved back in together.
Okay, so they worked things out. They got back together.
I think so.
Because I remember they was going through...
I know they was talking about it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it,
Yeah, I ain't watched the Family Hustle in a minute, so if y'all know something, please feel free to share. But I don't know. My thing is like this. If you're so famous, you got so much money, I'm sure you could pay for all kind of stuff to happen. I'm sure you can even open a swingers club to where you all just purposely get together. Why you gotta drug people and all this? And then the lady said he held a gun to her head.
Yeah.
Like, it's too many people out there who would love to sleep with T.I. And probably some who would love to sleep with Miss Piggy. Well, she ain't Miss Piggy no more. Because she look different now. She done did the surgery and everything on her face, her lips, her cheeks, her chin, her nose. She got the colored eyeballs now. Permanent colored eyes. And she looks a lot different. She looks a lot different.
Like a lot better.
Yeah, I can say she do look better. Would I spend that type of money though, or change myself so drastically? No. If I was rich, I'd still be a fat girl with a fat face, and I ain't even lying. Now, if anything, I might have them reduce these boobs and pull them up some. Cause a back be hurting sometimes. Shoot, you wear some 44 H's, 44 double H doubles, yeah. Girl, these things is huge. Double H. Mm-hmm. Unless sometimes if they don't have like the 44 WH or something like that, then I gotta get like the 44 triple D or yeah. But hey, I don't know. I didn't get it from my mama. I don't know where I got it from. She had a nice size. They weren't too small, weren't too big. I don't know where I get them from. Because even my aunties, they aren't all that.
Probably another side there.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, if I had a lot of money and I wanted to alter anything, I know I wouldn't do no weight loss surgery. I wouldn't do none of that shit. Now I might hire me a trainer. I hire me my own personal chef to cook all my doggone meals. I get me a home gym. I do, different things like that. But, and no shade to the people who, prefer to get cut on or get their fat sucked out versus, to each his own, But I'm just saying, I don't know. Money changes you. And some people think that when you have a lot of money, you should look the best. You should look like a model. Just because you're rich, you have to look rich. Me personally, I don't want to look rich. I don't want people to know I'm rich if I'm rich. Don't ask me for a damn thing. I always said if I won the Powerball, I ain't telling nobody. People just gonna find little packages in their mailbox. People gonna find little packages in their mailbox, and I'm gonna still live. I'm gonna be like, I got a raise, I got a promotion at work. Right. I'm gonna buy me a new house, and matter of fact, I probably wouldn't even buy the shit. I'll just be pretending like I'm renting. Give me a new whip. I'll put that shit in somebody else's name. That's what I would do. I would put it in a what do you call them things? Estate. Mm-hmm. I'll put it in something. Like maybe I'll create a business name and put all my properties, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But ain't no way I would tell everybody I want a Powerball. Hell no.
I want to be featured on the news.
Girl, can you imagine the family?
Girl.
And we got a large family. Because the thing about it is, if you win the Powerball, even if you are closer to some friends and closer to some family members than others, they will still expect the same treatment. Like Keisha, my girl, I ain't gonna lie, she knows she gonna get some millies. Like, she already knows she gonna get some millies. Like my good friends and like my cousins that I'm really close to, they gonna get some. But everybody else, if I only talk to you once every 5-10 years, if I only talk to you when we see each other at Walmart, right. If we fell out some time ago, we cool now. Right. But, we had issues in the past. Don't be automatically thinking you about to get some of my Skrilla. No. Keep on keeping on. When I see you at Walmart, it's the same thing. Hey, what's up? Shoulder bump, because we got the Rona going on, so shoulder bump. But no, I would never. And like some of the people they be getting on TV with their big old check smiling.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Nope. I'm gonna pay off my college loans. I'm gonna pay off my son's bills. They gonna have money. Their kids gonna have money. But And that I'm trying to save my money, and that's where a lot of people go wrong when they win the Powerball. They be thinking that 300 million, that 100 million, that 200 million, that shit gonna last forever.
Right.
But it don't when you giving it away to everybody. When you got like a MC Hammer clique, a MC Hammer entourage, and you know people always hell no. I'm like, Keish, this all you get, bitch. Now after you run through this shit,
you on your own.
You on your own,
Don't
Keish.
ask me for shit.
Don't be trying to look at my cars like you gonna try to take one. Don't be sending the baby over here. Girl, talking about mama wanna know.
Right.
Cause I'm sorry. If I get anybody millions of dollars and they blow that shit, they just blow that shit. I'll be like still sitting in my little house. Comfortable, like, bitch, you should have invested. I told you hook up with my finance person, my accountant. Oh well. But what did you have anything else to talk about?
No, I don't know.
That was just a few of the topics I want to discuss. I know a lot of people are passing around this video about Trey Songz and alleged sex tape. Now, give me your honest opinion because I showed it to Keisha when she got here. Mm-hmm. I showed it to Keisha and I had to look at it because it's so many people on social media talking about this alleged leaked tape of Trey Songz having sex. And a lot of people are saying, oh my God, it looks like this and it looks like that. And oh my God, you guys got to see it. And then there's some people, oh, it ain't all that. It ain't all that. I done seen better. I done seen, you know, so I had to check it out for my own two eyes. So after you seen it, mm-hmm. What was your impression? Like, do you think all the hoopla and excitement about it is overrated? Do you think he's nice? Do you think he's okay?
I mean, this is my first time hearing about it or seeing it. I mean, he's cool. He's a nice size. I mean, it ain't nothing to be hooping and hollering about. I mean, you know, but yeah, he working with something, definitely. Yeah.
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 Hey, boo. Hey, Miss Sislo.
What's cracking? Hey, cheating king.
I'm over here talking to Keisha about the alleged Trey Songz sex tape that has leaked.
Oh, you talking about the one that invented sex?
Man, yes. And I'm telling you, his newest CD, his latest CD is off the chain.
It's really nice.
You know,
that is a total make love, get freaky all night long album. Mm-hmm. I love it. But anyway, go ahead.
You know, you remember when some years ago Chris Brown had a picture that leaked. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened to be right around the same time he did that yellow bottom jeans, yellow bottom sipping, yellow Lamborghini with the yellow top missing. Mm-hmm. And he said something about his want to see my, there it is, got a picture of it or something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so a picture of his wee came up.
She said wee.
And then Safari, when he that new album.
Safari. Mm.
And the next thing you know, his Ega Planta. That Ega Planta come up showing up there. And you seen a picture of his wee. So now the first thing I thought about was, does Trey have some new music coming out? Because it's just a gimmick. It's what they do to make they leak pictures of their wee-wees.
Well,
because it's all a part of the game.
Well, I don't know when Trey's when the alleged Trey Songz video, because it don't show his face. There's tattoos on the hand and the arm, and people are saying that's his tattoos, and allegedly he did confirm like that's him, but he don't know how the tape leaked. But some people think he gave it to somebody so that they could leak it. But either way, I don't know when exactly it leaked. I just saw it today. And his album came out, Keish, when I played that album for you like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
His new album came out about 2 months ago. So I don't know when exactly it leaked. It could have leaked a long time ago. I'm just finding out because the internet is just blowing up talking about it. So I just assumed that it couldn't have been out that long, but I don't know.
Like I said, he got new music, all right. Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, they do whatever to make it relevant, and it's attention. There's no such thing as bad attention. You learned that from Kim Kardashian.
I just can't believe some people, like these famous people, don't mind showing their most private parts. Like, you might as well do
guess what?
If you feel that comfortable showing yourself, why don't you
I'm about to start flashing titties if it help me get my numbers up at this point.
Is that what we gotta do? Is that what we gotta
do? I don't know if anybody want to see the little wrinkles thing.
We need an OnlyFans page.
Girl, we need an Only Somebody page. That's what I need. Oh. I'm looking for Only Somebody. If anybody interested in seeing these little wrinkle stinks, I got you.
Oh my God. That's too funny. But you know what? I seen somebody's OnlyFans page and they a big plus size girl. A big plus size girl. And she on there spreading it wide, belly rolls all over the place. And she's doing it proudly. And I'm like, could my big butt be bold enough to? Nope. I don't know how some people can do it because it's like, it's one thing for somebody to see you intimately and they're the only one seeing you in the bedroom. But then for the whole world to see your family, your kids, your grandparents, anybody can see this stuff online. I just can't. And it's like these kind of things, you can't have no regular job. You can't have no regular job. You can't have no corporate job. You can't have, and you got sex tapes running around. So I don't know how people can do it. I just don't. Now, if you a porn star, and I guess you making so much money where you can be doing porn for a while, or a lot of people who are porn stars,
they babies about them. Some people just don't care.
I'm just thinking, if you're a porn star, I would hope you would stack all your chips.
Right.
Stack all your chips. So you ain't gotta keep doing the shit. Start your own business, doing something like that, because you can't just go from Pornhub to working at Walmart or working at a bank or something like that. Because these places do credit checks, they do background checks. Even our job do background checks on people. So it's like they do thorough they be searching the internet, all that kind of stuff. Girl, I be seeing the shit come through. The investigation reports and stuff. Sure. But we're also an insurance company, so sometimes people get investigated too for fraud. That I be looking at that shit, I'm like, oh damn, do they think somebody lying about an injury?
Right.
Because they used to have shows like that on TV where people be lying about an injury and they would have people follow them around, taking pictures, trying to catch them lifting furniture or, doing something crazy that they shouldn't be able to do if they really had an injury.
Candy camera.
Huh? Candy camera? But that's what I used to want to do, Miss Sislo, when I was younger. I used to want to be a private detective.
Really?
And follow people around, take pictures, catch people doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. I used to want to be not just a private detective, but I also wanted to be an undercover when I was younger. I just never did it. I want to be like the undercover, like in the drug world too. Yes. Like walking there. What up, man? I heard you got something for sale. Yeah, I want to get how they be.
Girl, you busted already.
Right.
I'm in there laughing. And then don't let me some Mexican. What's up, SA? I'm like, nah. I was like, nah, I can't take that right. I've been got shot or some shit. They be like, she police.
5-0.
But nah, I was watching what's LA's Finest with Gabrielle Union, and it just inspired me. It just brought me back to what I used to want to do when I was younger. I'm like, I could have been Gabrielle. I could have been Gabrielle, but did you watch the whole show, like the whole series?
No.
I've never seen it.
You haven't seen it? Well, season 1 is on Netflix.
Is it?
Yeah, season 1 is on Netflix.
Just season 1?
Because it's only like 3 seasons, and they canceled it after that. But when I watched season 1, I just finished it up. I thought it was really good. So why they cancel it, I don't know. And I even tried to go to On Demand and try to watch season 2 and 3. It ain't even on there, not even on the cable.
Oh wow.
So I don't know, but I thought it was really, really good. Like, yeah.
How's the grandbaby coming along?
He's coming along good. He'll be due in May.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I bought some stuff yesterday. I ordered some stuff because she's registered at Target, right? So I went on the registry at Target. Oh my God, it's like a million things on there. This girl done picked out everything. She done picked out so much stuff. And then they already got so much stuff because we recently had little babies born into our family. So some of those mothers, like our cousins and stuff, hit up my son and his girlfriend like, man, we got all these clothes. Some of the stuff ain't even used. Tags still on the stuff. Brand new. All kind of stuff. So they got a whole bunch of stuff already that they didn't even have to purchase. And I think they're supposed to be... My son put together the bed last week. So they got the bed. I told them I'm buying the stroller. You know, the combo stroller where you put the car seat right on the stroller and hook it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting now. And that's on the registry. But yeah, I bought like several things off of the registry yesterday. I was like, I'm just going to buy things. You know, I'm not going to... Because there's so much stuff on there. I said I'm going to just buy a few things every time I get paid. Just buy a few things. And every time I go in there and check what's not been, purchased, I'll just peruse through the items and pick the things that I want to buy.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just not buying stuff. I pick specific stuff like, oh, I want that to come from me, or how it is. Because I'm like, there's things on there, but then there's other things that wasn't on there that I'm like, I want to buy other things too. Like my youngest son, Cam, he was like, Mom, do we got to buy stuff off the registry? Can we just buy stuff we want to buy? And I was like, well, yeah, but the registry is kind of there because that's what they need or want. So I told them, I said, well, if you're going to buy stuff on your own, at least buy like one thing off the registry. And then buy, But it's all good. They going to have a whole bunch of stuff because her mom already bought stuff too, so.
Girl.
And she got a big family. We got a big family. Everybody's excited that my oldest son is having his first baby. Like everybody is excited. So this shall be fun.
Nothing like it, girl. Nothing like it.
I can't wait. And then the good thing about it is they stay right by me. They stay like a few blocks away.
Right.
They gonna hate it. Because first when our son first got his place, he said, Mom, we right by you. We can walk to your house. And I'm like, yeah, you right by me. Sometimes if I'm needing to do stuff, I'm not at home, come to the crib, whatever. He's right here. But once that baby comes, it's going to be times where they probably going to wish that we was miles away from each other because I'm going to be over there like all the time. Because the baby can't come outside. It's too cold. Well, then again, it'll be May.
It'll be May.
Yeah. It'll be May. But still with the Rona, you can't take the baby everywhere.
Well, not everywhere.
I'm gonna be over there.
He
Like,
can come around the corner to his mama's house.
I'll be over there all the time. If the baby don't be over here, I'm gonna be over there. And I already told my supervisor. He called me the other day because we always do like a monthly. They call them what I forgot what they call them. But basically, the supervisor, they'll hit you up every now and then. And they'll just go over your numbers, go over your, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, when May get here, I said, I'm taking off a lot of time. I ain't really put down for no vacation yet because I don't know when the baby coming for sure. You know, how they give you a date, but they could say May 20th and the baby come April 11th. Right. So I left a lot of vacation time still on my calendar at work. So, because as soon as that baby come, I'm telling you. And the thing I like about my job, we only got to give them a 2-day notice. Actually, is it 24 hours?
That's good.
I think it's 24-hour notice if we need time off. Yeah, it's like 24 hours. So if I hear she's in labor, I can just miss that day and either make up the time or get like an unexcused or something like that, and then just follow that. Because I told him, I said, that first week, I'm going to be helping out. I'm going to be at my son's house. Who is that outside with them beats? It sounds like they in my yard.
That's me.
Why are you looking on suspect?
How am I looking suspect? I'm just I hear the shit too. I'm just looking. Damn.
You see her looking out the window like she know who outside?
No, I missed that one.
I'm looking at her.
I missed that one too, Miss Sister. I don't know what you're talking about.
She had this sneaky She had this sneaky smile on her face.
I ain't have nothing sneaky.
I'm like, man, shoot, you got somebody coming over? Do he got a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Sislo trying to find me a husband this year.
Oh, well, good luck, baby.
Miss Sislo. That didn't sound too positive.
Okay,
no, I wish the absolute best for you. But baby, I ain't even trying to trip on one of them.
Oh, how long were you married when you were married? Was it 25?
The first time was 12 years. The second time I was married for, I think it was 5 and, second time was, I think it was 5, but we had been together for like more than 5 years before that.
Oh, Keith, we should take some shots. Some of the Jose.
I heard you did.
You already took a shot. You didn't bring me none.
No, because I was sneaking.
Ain't that some shit?
I said I wasn't going to drink her.
She gonna bring her a shot. You know we supposed to toast on Friday nights.
Oh, no.
Ain't she dirty, y'all?
Okay.
We've been missing her. She been at home, sick, taking care of herself. Then she pop up over here and take shots by herself. Ain't that some shit?
It wasn't even a full shot. It was just a little taste. I told you I was just drinking wine tonight.
Whatever. Ooh, she got this wine called strawberry. Let me show y'all her wine. Can y'all see it? Hold up.
Oh, sparkling.
You see it? It's the Verdi. Is that how you say it? Verdi?
Verdi, I guess, yeah.
Strawberry Sparklatini Italian Spumante. And it has.
My first time tasting the strawberry.
It looks good. We got 5% alcohol.
Last time it was good.
Mm-hmm. It looks like good. And y'all already know what I'm drinking on. Some margarita with a shot of Jose. But Miss Sislo, what you got going on? You know what, Miss Sislo?
I got my t-shirt.
Oh, do you like your t-shirt that I got you?
I just got it. And
you just got it?
I just got it yesterday, and I said I was gonna wait and open it online, but I'm getting ready to do my little bling out my little. They not Chucks, they Charles.
Oh,
I'm gonna bling out my little Charles and put my shirt on. And
That's what I want. I want some blinged out chucks. I need to hit up your sister-in-law.
Okay.
Her sister-in-law does the blinged out everything.
She
Shirts,
does a really good job too.
shoes. I mean, cups, glasses. She do
jackets,
it all. So I definitely want me some, especially this summer. I don't really want them for the winter time, but yeah, this summer when it's nice outside.
I'm so anxious, girl, but it's just been a very long week. I've had like several deaths, and
oh no,
yeah, some of the ladies that it's a group of elderly ladies that I've always spent a lot of time with, and taking time with, and used to do your hair and stuff like that. Well, Mother Horton was 96 and she passed away.
Oh.
And then come this week, Auntie Willa Mae, I call her Auntie Willa Mae. She passed away, and her services was in. So it's been like, and then a few other people, girl. My cousin was just passed, and
there's a lot of that going on.
Another family member took ill, and then it's like, sometimes.
Were these related to? Maya asked if they were like related to COVID.
One of them, yes.
Oh, because I've been seeing like
she was getting ready to come home too. She was getting ready to come home.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she just couldn't breathe.
My cousin's fighting COVID right now. She's been in the hospital for a couple of days. She's still in the hospital. They actually sent her home, and she called me. Well, she texted me. She said, "Cousin, I'm in so much pain. I can't breathe. I'm in so much pain." I said, "Girl, why they send you home?" And she said, "Because they had people at the hospital who was worse off than me." She said, "But I swear I feel like I'm dying." I said, "If you feel that bad, you need to call 911 and get your butt back to the hospital."
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I know, I found out she was back in the hospital. She went right back because
I don't know what's going on, but it's like your voice sounded like a robot or something.
It sounds bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on, let me check it out. Let me listen to myself. Maybe I need to back out and come back in.
I'll be missing you when you do that. Oh my gosh, she left me all up. She left me alone. Love abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Oh,
okay, I'm back. Let me know if it sounds. Let me know if it's still messing up.
Oh, you sound better.
Okay, awesome sauce. I had to back. I don't know what it is with this StreamYard. Have you used StreamYard in a minute?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I haven't used it much this week.
Well, it's been several times, like over the last week, that I had to literally go out and come back in because it was either blurry or the sound was off. And I don't really, like, sometimes I'll be recording stuff and I don't even know the sound is off till after I'm done recording it because I didn't go live. I just recorded it.
Mm.
But they doing all kind of updates. They got a lot of new changes on StreamYard, but I don't know. Now I see why some people don't pay for the upgrades.
I was getting ready to pay for the upgrade today so I can use the green screen and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I should? I mean, because I really want...
I mean, no, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying I see why some people don't. Because some people think even if you might not have issues all the time, but when you're a YouTuber and you public and this is what you do or what you like to do, you don't want to ever have issues. You know what I mean? So some people feel like I'm just get the free version because I don't want to pay for something and it's messing up. The sound is off or it's blurry or, you got to back out and come back in or, things like that. So a lot of people do stick with the free version, but I mainly got the upgrade because, I do a lot of videos like almost every day. And with the free version, it doesn't give me enough hours. So that's why I had to at least upgrade to the first pay level to get like, I don't know how many hours, because I think on the free level you get like, what is it, like 15 hours, something like that. And then like on the first pay level, which is like $25 a month, I think you get like 25 hours or 30 hours. And then if you pay $40 or something, you get like 50 hours of streaming. So, but yeah, if I didn't really go live a lot, I probably wouldn't pay. But if you want to use your green screen, I would at least get the lowest pay level, which is what I have. Because I do like using my green screen sometimes. But the thing you have to understand, when you use your green screen, sometimes it tends, what do you call it, delay? Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it can be a little delay. But not all the time. But I do think that at least the first level is worth it. I think it's worth it because I have more positive outcomes with my videos than negative. So yeah, just my point of view. Hello, hello.
I'm just talking, girl.
You was on mute.
I was saying, yeah, because you can you'd be able to do more with regard to like sharing the video and all that other kind of stuff, splitting the screens and doing that type of thing. I can't do anything with you know the way it's going now. So yeah, I plan to do at least the next level and do a lot more recording and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. At least the first level. Now, I probably wouldn't pay for a higher level because you really don't even need to pay for a higher level unless you doing like some people do so many videos per day.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I usually do one per day or none. It's very rare if I do multiple videos, in a day. Now, if it's something really popping that's going on, like you remember when we had there's certain things like certain trending news I might jump on in the morning before I start work and discuss it, and then I might come back on at night, to continue the discussion. But other than that, I really try to stick to one video a day or at least every other day. Because I be trying not to wear myself out and working all these hours. I be trying not to wear myself out, child.
Mm-hmm. Girl, and I'm speaking of wore out, I am just that. My grandbabies were over and
yeah.
My little chocolate drop, baby.
Oh, now how many grandbabies you got all together? Because I'm only got my first one coming up.
Oh.
Do you got more boys or more girls?
I'm trying to see because girl, I got a lot. Let me name them and me see if I can name them. Then you know, see. Taylor's the oldest. She'll be 15. Taylor. Then there's DJ, and then there's John or Dejan, which is John, and then there is Kaylee, Madison Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Madison Jr.
I like that name, Madison. Do y'all call her Maddie?
Maddie, yep.
Maddie, I like that name, Madison.
Yep. Christian, Cadence, Kissy. I call him my baby chocolate, Kahari, and that's what is it? That's 11. Elazar and Ariel. That's 13. 13.
Oh,
so I have.
I know y'all be deep on the holidays.
Girl, well, you know what? I don't get to see my son's kids as much as the
Oh, okay.
yeah. The girls kids, they bring all day. Now one the two oldest boys, you know, obviously they have the older kids, but one of them, his wife and him had got divorced,
And see, I hope I don't have no issues with. I pray. I'm just trying to be positive, but that's and I guess that's probably my fault because I really never wanted to have girls. But then my boys got older. I started thinking like, dang, if I did have girls, I know for sure that I'd probably be able to see my grandbabies whenever I want. You know, I wouldn't have no problems if I want to pick them up, if I want to stop by, you know, things like that. But sometimes when it's your son who has a child by a woman, if they happen to break up, if they have a bad fallout, if, you know, the woman is bitter or spiteful or, you know, and don't even want them to see the kid or don't want the family, you know, I just pray I never have to deal with anything like that. Because
yeah, that would be.
That's the only thing I fear by having sons. So that's why I always tell my kids, man, if y'all have babies, I hope y'all have them by people y'all really serious with, y'all, you know, stable relationships. Because that's just one thing I fear, not being able to see my grandkids because you into it with the girl.
Yeah. Well, it could go either way, though. You know what I'm saying? Even if it were you with the girl and the young man had issues for it could go either way, girl. But that's how it kind of is with my oldest son's kids. Like his wife is like one of those gnarly, snotty, whatever man she with is daddy kind of people, and I just don't know. But that's why I don't see the oldest ones as much. So
Sorry, my son on the phone trying to verify something.
oh, that's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead, honey bunny. I love you on purpose. And nothing you can do about it. I'm exhausted.
I know you probably tired. It's okay. We about to get off of here too, child.
These kids been keeping. They stayed last night, and girl, my little best friend, as she calls me her best friend. We've been saying that since she came in the world. Girl, she don't work my nerves a bit. I'm like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere.
You know what? It's been so many best friends I had over the years. Now I just be like, I just got a lot of best friends because my friends are friends. You know what I mean? Like I don't love one of them more than the other, or you know, I don't treat them no differently. So I kind of fell off that best friend thing. I'm just like,
girl, that's
one of my best friends. I don't have one single best friend. I got like 3, 4, 5 of them.
And we got a little song. You're my best friend. Well, I start. You're my best friend. She go, and I love you. You're my best friend. And I love you.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
Then I go, you're my best friend. She said, and I love you. And then I say, and I love you. And then she go, you're my best friend. Girl with the head motions and everything.
That is so cute.
Stank on it. Friend.
You need to have your best friend on the show with you sometime.
Girl, when I tell you, oh, she's a hoot. When I tell you that she's been doing that since she was born, like born, that she has everybody still cracking up because that's what she, you know, she thinks I'm supposed to greet her with that song.
Keisha, we gotta think of a song. I gotta think of a song.
I'm like, girl. No, I'm talking about my grandbaby. This is my grandbaby. My 5. Well, she'll be 5 on the 18th. Mm-hmm. This is my grandbaby. I'm talking about that sings this song with me. Mm-hmm. So it's like whenever I sing that, I'm like, oh Lord.
I definitely gotta think of a song. I gotta create a song for my G babies when I want to sing them to sleep.
Oh, girl, I
want to create my own personal lullaby.
I make every last one of my grandkids, I wrote their own special song for them.
Aww.
Each and every last one. And they get jealous.
That is so sweet.
Everybody has their own song.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that now. I don't know if I'm gonna write an individual song, but I don't know.
Yep, every one of them got. And the one I was just saying, you're my best friend. She has
and you got 13 grandbabies, so you had to write 13 songs.
All of them, girl. And
that's a whole album.
And you should sing. One day I sat them on my lap, and as soon as I switch them off my lap when their song was over, and go to the next one, put them on my lap, switch them off, and go to it was like an assembly line. But yeah, I've been up. They all got their own song, and it's just for them, and they get mad. Like one time I was singing. I think it might have been Kaylee. Well, it might have been Kissy, because Kissy is the one.
Like that.
She's the one that's the one of my best friends. She the one. Grandma, that's a nice song, and you're singing it for someone else. Oh my God. Girl, she's so animated.
I can't wait to have a granddaughter. I was really, really hoping for a girl.
Me too.
For my son's first child. And that's probably mainly because I only had sons. And when he told me he had a boy coming, I was like happy, but in a way I was like, Lord, can I get her next time?
Girl.
But I'm gonna be happy and excited regardless. But that's gonna be my little homie. That's gonna be the boys, because I'm tomboy at heart anyway. So with the boys, I can be like, what up, I ain't gotta be all soft. You know what I mean? Like a grandparent would probably be with a daughter, So my first one, I can just kind of like be myself. Like, what's up, little man? What's up? You know what? Tell your daddy.
You ain't gonna be no good, girl.
Tell him I'm be up now.
You ain't
me and Keith gonna be up there around that corner. If you put your hands on my grandma, you better not ever spank him, discipline him. No.
you ain't gonna be no good. Period. It ain't no better feeling, no greater.
I swear I'm not gonna spoil him.
Go bye. Okay, that's it. That's it. The baby already spoiled. You just got finished talking about buying your own stuff before the shower. Okay, honey. Just
the shower ain't till the end of April. I'm already buying shit. I'm gonna have a whole room full of stuff.
Right.
Po Target done shut the website. Said ain't nothing left. Target like ain't nothing left. Ain't nothing left. She ought to love.
I love you.
As Whoopi said in Color Purple, it's in the corner on the shelf. Target said it ain't nothing left. It's in the corner on the shelf.
Oh, you is a mess.
All right, y'all. Let me take my tired butt to sleep because I got to get up in the morning.
But real quick, you have to redo your show that you was gonna do, that you was gonna invite me on.
You say what now, babe?
You're gonna have to redo your show that you was gonna invite me on that day that you didn't. The show you didn't have.
Oh.
Yeah, because man, I be seeing all these people talking about that group of folks. And I'll be like, when is Miss Sislo gonna do her show?
We got to, girl, and it's just so much going on right now with that.
I know, and I'm trying to get the tea.
Okay, Mama.
I'm trying to get the tea on Nature Boy.
I want, and Keisha, you got to be there too.
Yes.
So listen, yes. Mm-hmm. So listen, let's do it like, okay, can I call you about it tomorrow?
You sure can. Just call me.
All right, I'll call you about it tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. But right now, I'm so tired. I'm gonna start talking about space.
Well, sweet dreams, my love. Sweet dreams.
I love you on purpose. See you later, cheating Keisha. I love you.
Good night.
That's her new nickname.
I think I was cheating in the game.
All right, we love you too.
Okay, later for now, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody in the Hood Table, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and support sis. Lord have mercy, the Hood Table, and the Cash App is the Hood Table 402. That's $DA Hood Table 402. Support my girl. She doing the thing out there. She has merch. She has all that going on. She's a really professional person. Don't forget to check out her other channels. But for tonight, throw up a like, a subscribe, and call somebody and tell them to tune in to the Hood Table and check her and look Keisha out sitting on the couch playing shotgun. I talk
about that's my ride or die shoe.
Ride or live.
Ride or live. Okay, ride or live. Right. Oh, you know you gotta say that from Jay Wilson. Right. That's what he calls his followers or subscribers. Ride or lives. All right, we love you, hon. Have a good night.
Later for now.
All right, hit me up tomorrow. All right, y'all. Well, we about to be out of here. We almost at 2 hours exactly. We did good tonight.
Yeah.
We discussed 4-5 different subjects. And within 2 hours. And I even told a story time story. If y'all missed the story time story of how I had a whole stalker, well, that was one of the crazy people that I've been entangled with. An entanglement in my life. Not too many, but that was one of them. Just rewind it all the way to the beginning if you missed the story time. But other than that, any last words, Keisha? Anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Like, subscribe, share.
That part.
It's been real.
It's been real. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Like Keisha said, like, share, and subscribe. And also, I'll probably be live tomorrow evening with the Housewives review because I'm like a whole week late on the Housewives review. The last episode came on Sunday. I think that was episode 8. Yeah, episode 8 came on Sunday, so I'm like so behind. I promise I'll try to get to it tomorrow when I get off of work. I'm working all day tomorrow, but I promise I'll try to get to it tomorrow. Other than that, if I don't see you guys Saturday, have a wonderful weekend. To all those people who are lovers of the football game, happy Super Bowl Sunday. We will be over here. Is she coming over? Or do you gotta work that day? You don't work on Sunday. Super Bowl starts at like 5 or 6.
Oh yeah.
So you know they had like the pre-show like an hour early, but I'm gonna get up early. Well, Saturday night I'm gonna season all, do all my stuff because I'm making meatballs, wings, just sliders, just finger foods, nachos. And I'm gonna have my stuff all seasoned up and prepped. So Sunday I gotta work Sunday too. So Sunday I'm gonna get up super early in the morning. And then after I get off of work, I'm gonna put some things together. So yeah. But yeah, it don't start till about 5 or 6, something like that. But anyway, happy Super Bowl Sunday, especially to those of you who have your favorite teams who are in the Super Bowl. Neither one of my teams is in the Super Bowl, so it don't even matter. But I'm a fan of football, so of course I'll be watching. My sons will be over here. We're gonna be kicking it, having our little food and finger foods and all that kind of stuff, enjoying the game, the commercials, halftime, all of that. So have a great weekend, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. And always stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant, and don't forget to keep it hood. Bye.
Bye.